3 secrets to be fluent forever.
Thank you very much.
Are you fascinated about learning a new language? Sean, if you can speak another language, what would that be?
My grandma's French, so French.
French. Pat?
French.
French. You already speak Spanish? Is there another language you want to speak?
French or Mandarin.
French or Mandarin. Okay. So you are right in the right place. Today you will learn about the 3 secrets to be fluent forever in any language that you want to speak. Actually, it doesn't come from myself. It comes from an expert who wrote the book of Fluent Forever. His name is Gabriel Weiner. I found the book so fascinating that I have to share with you today. The first secret he gave is pronunciations first. Now think back, when you first study a new language, isn't it right that they usually teach you hello, right? How are you? Where do you come from? Apple, orange, umbrella. I mean, I never really used an umbrella in my life, but anyhow, in any language that I study, umbrella is always there. And then Sunday and Monday and January and December. So usually the teachers would jump right in the vocabulary and the phrases before even teaching us pronunciations. So Gabriel, he said that is actually will not do the trick. If you study the vocabulary and the phrase before you get the pronunciations right, you would know a lot of words, but then people would not understand you, or you would not understand people. I know it from my own experience. I have studied English for more than 15 years before I came to the US. And when I came here, people don't understand me. I told my friend I want to go to Target. She has no idea. Where do you want to go? Target? I said, Target?
Target.
She said, oh, you want to go to a Target? Back home, my teacher taught me to say Target, Target, the aim, Target, Target. That's what we learned at school. One time, I embarrassed myself at school. I raised my hand, I talked about something, and I wanted to say anxiety. But what I pronounced is anxiety. Come on, there's no, it's X, it's not Z. So whenever I see anxiety, I thought it's pronounced anxiety. And so I said anxiety, and the whole crowd was like confused. What is that? And I keep saying louder and louder, anxiety, anxiety. And finally people could get to anxiety, but as you can see, I'm still embarrassed still today. So you have heard in Loyada's speech, she does have some Spanish phrases, and as you can see, the pronunciation in Spanish is different to English, and we have Mandarin. And can you please say something in Mandarin?
你好.
Perhaps a longer sentence, like I go to school.
我去学校.
You see, it's so different to English. And if I learn that phrase, can you say that again?
我去学校.
我去学校. I mean,我去学校. I thought I'm saying I'm going to school. But if I speak it to her, she would not understand it. And so Gabriel said, get pronunciations right before you ever learn to say hello. And to get pronunciations right, it means you have to be able to differentiate between similar things. I have to say, I have difficulties with the S and Z in English. I would say houses. I have no idea if I say S or Z. Like houses, bliss, is that S? I have no idea. But that is the difference that will make you a native speaker or just an average speaker. So there is one thing called the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. It actually tells you where your mouth should operate to speak a sound, a word. For example, if you want to say the French word rendezvous, say rendezvous is different from the R in Spanish or the R in America. The IPA system will tell you where your tongue and your teeth, where your vocal cord needs to be to get the rendezvous. So get the pronunciations right first. The second secret is personalize your learning. I remember back in my old day when I studied English or French, I usually would have a big list, like 30 words, and I would try to learn them by heart. Apple, la pomme. I just do that again and again. But after some time, I just found that when I see a real French person and I want to say apple, the word was out of my mind. It was because at that time I was just learning it by heart. So Gabrielle suggested a better method that is personalized. Each piece of your new learning. For example, if I want to learn the word apple in French, I can create a flashcard. You heard about flashcard? I can Google search the word la pomme, which is apple in French, and I see and I think about, oh, la pomme in France is smaller than la pomme in the United States. Or I can think of other things that are personal to me, like I like la pomme because la pomme is, what do you like about la pomme? The apple? La pomme
Apple
is,
pie.
yeah, I like la pomme because la pomme can make la pomme pie. I like la pomme because la pomme is sweet. So it takes a little bit more time, but then the word will stick with you forever. The third and the final secret that Gabrielle gave out is, instead of review, recall. Remember, back when you study for exams, when I study for exam, I open my notebook and I flip pages. Okay, remember that? Another page. And I would just go through it, reviewing it. But our memory doesn't work that way. It actually happens more if we recall instead of review. So for example, if I want to study a list of French vocabulary, instead of taking out the vocabulary list and say, okay, apple, la pomme, I remember that, instead, put the list away, take out your flashcard, see that picture of the apple, and think back of the personal associations you have made about la pomme pie, about la pomme is sweet and delicious, and then bingo, la pomme would come to your mind. And in that kind of not reviewing but recalling, the word la pomme, in French apple, will stay with you longer. So a lot of people opt for review instead of recall because there's an itch when you do the recalling. When I see the image of an apple, and then, what is it? What is it? I mean, it's just like killing me. I just want to grab the dictionary and say, apple, what is it? I'm just a big failure. I don't remember this. It felt so itchy, so desperate. But actually, it is that itch that is doing your work. It's like a bitter pill will help you more. The more itchy you feel about, the more your head and your brain is digging to find that word. Your memory is building up muscles there, and the word will come. So here you have it, 3 secrets to be fluent forever. First of all, pronunciations, make it right first. Second, personalize your study. And third, recall instead of review. And there you have it. Go out in the world, pick a language that you like, and you will be fluent forever. Thank you.